Hello children. Okay, hope you all watched our yesterday video. Yes, what did we see? We have learned about the different parts of digestive system. The first one is buccal cavity. Okay. So mouth or buccal cavity. So today I came with the continuation of digestive system. The food pipe, esophagus, then stomach, small intestine, large intestine. So children, can you tell me the parts of the organs? Yes. See, what are the organs involved in the process of digestion? Yes, oral cavity, salivary gland, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, anus. Okay children. So let us go to our lesson. The food pipe or esophagus. See, it is a muscular tube of length 25 cm. The length of esophagus is 25 cm and it runs along the neck and the chest. நம்ம தொண்டைக்கும் நம்ம செஸ்ட்டுக்கும் நடுவில் வந்து கனெக்ட் ஆகிருக்கும். ஒரு சின்ன ஸ்மால் டியூப் மாதிரி மஸ்குலர் டியூப் மாதிரி கனெக்ட் ஆகிருக்கும். The food or liquid is carried to stomach by chewing and swallowing by the movement of muscular tube. So it is like a rubber tube. இப்போ rubber tubeனா if we swallow the food, it contracts and after swallowing. Yes, the food pipe and esophagus. See, the food pipe is otherwise called as esophagus, okay? And it is a muscular tube of length 25 cm. The length of esophagus is 25 centimeter. Okay, where it is located? It is connected from the tongue and to the chest. Okay, it runs along the neck and the chest. Okay, what is the work of it? See, whatever food we are chewing, we need to swallow it. Yes, the food or liquid is carried to stomach by chewing and swallowing by the movement of muscular tube. If the food is passing through the esophagus, it gets expanded. The muscular tube gets expanded and then let the food to go inside. Then after the food passed, the muscular tube becomes normal position. Okay, and the esophagus lies behind the windpipe. Okay, lies behind the windpipe. நம்ம மூச்சு குழாய் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த மூச்சு குழாய்க்கு பேக் சைடில் இருக்கிறது esophagus. Okay, it prevents the food from entering into the windpipe. Okay, see, through windpipe only oxygen need to go. Okay, and carbon dioxide will come out. But in the food pipe, only food alone can be passed. Okay, why do we vomit sometimes? Yes, sometimes the food cannot be accepted by the stomach, so it thrown back to our mouth again. So that is why we are vomiting. So vomiting may occur due to overeating or irregular eating and motion sickness. Okay, if your tummy was so full, you can't eat then more. Okay, then unwanted food gets vomited. Okay, the next step is stomach. A stomach is a thick walled bag. What is its shape like? Yes, it is a flattened U-like shape. Okay, you can see the shape, children, here. Yes, okay. What is the function of stomach? It have to receive the food from the esophagus at one end and another end was opens to the small intestine at the other end. See, one end, the stomach has two ends. One end is connected with the esophagus and another end is connected with the small intestine. Okay, inner lining. secretes mucus, HCl acid, hydrochloric acid and digestive juices. Okay, our inner lining of the stomach, it secretes some mucus. Mucus தான் என்னது, ஒரு நீரும் சாலிடாக இருக்கிற மாதிரி, லிக்விட் கொஞ்சம் சாலிடாக இருக்கிற மாதிரி, கெட்டியாக இருக்கிற மாதிரி. ஓகே, mucus and HCl acid, hydrochloric acid and digestive juices, because the swallowed food have to be digested no, for the juices, HCl acid and mucus it secretes, inner lining of the stomach secretes. Okay, so normally our stomach has some HCl acid. Okay, if you didn't take food for long time, it secretes HCl acid and it will remind us, okay, you are feeling hungry now, you have to eat food, like that. Okay, and if some persons are not at all taking food at proper timing, they will the HCl acid secretion will be more for them, so that only they are suffering ulcer problem. And what did acid do? Yes, if after the secretion of acid, if we are eating food properly, acid kills the bacteria on the food and makes the stomach acidic. Yes, children, can you able to see the picture what it is doing? Yes, the inner lining, it secretes some acid and digestive juices and HCl acid, making the food to digest. Yes, can you see that? Yes, these digestive juices break down the proteins into smaller substances. So whatever is swallowed, it can be digested with the help of these digestive juices. Okay, okay children, the next is, what is happening inside our stomach? Yes, so Dr. Beaumont, he is a doctor who did some observations in the stomach. Okay, so I am going to tell you one story. Okay, let us go. The working of a stomach was discovered by a strange accident. In 1822, a man named Alexis Saint Martin was badly hit by a shotgun. The bullet had seriously damaged the chest wall and made a hole in his stomach. He was brought to an American army doctor, William Beaumont. The doctor saved the patient, but he could not close the hole properly and it left bandaged. Beaumont took it as a great opportunity to see the inside of the stomach through the hole. He made some wonderful observations. Okay, so can you understand this, children? Yes, Alexis was hit by shotgun, and he came to American doctor Beaumont, and he have recovered the person, but the hole he left as it is. Okay, why? He want to see what are the changes happening inside our stomach. Okay, so finally the Beaumont found that the stomach was turning food. Its wall secreted a fluid which could digest the food. He also observed that end of the stomach opens into the intestine only after the digestion of food inside the stomach is completed. Yes, I already told you in the stomach part. Yes or no, children? It is secreting some juices, HCl acid and mucus to digest the food particles. Once the digestion completed, then only the end which was connected to the small intestine is opening. Okay? Finish it. Can you understand, children? Yes. So, he is a Dr. Beaumont. Okay? Yes, the next what is small intestine. Okay. Now the food was digested and it needs to received by small intestine. Okay. So small intestine is a coiled about 7.5 meters long. Coiled என்னது நல்லா சுத்தி சுத்தி சுருண்டு இருக்கும் இல்லையா. It is coiled about, the small intestine is coiled about 7.5 meters long. Okay. Its wall secretes juices and also it receives juices from liver and pancreas. So can you see the liver, children? Yes. And pancreas? Yes. So they both are giving some juices to the small intestine for the absorption. Okay, for the absorption of nutrients. Okay. Okay. See, what about liver? Liver is a reddish brown color. See the top, you can see. It is situated at the upper part of the abdomen at the right side. Okay. And it secretes bile juice for the digestion of fats. Okay. For the digestion of fats. Okay. So, whatever the food, maybe we are eating so many mixed foods. Yeah. Maybe it may have a fat food, protein food, carbohydrate food. Mixedly we are eating and swallowing, and it is also getting digesting. But to digest the fats, the bile juice from the liver is helping. Okay. Clear, children? Okay. Then what about pancreas? Yes. Pancreas is a cream colored gland below the stomach. Okay, below the stomach. The pancreas also secretes some juice that acts on carbohydrates, fats and proteins and change them into simpler substances. So I already told you we are eating mixed nutrient foods, right? It needs to be separated as a nutrient. So who is doing that? Yes, pancreatic juices is doing that. Okay, how it can change? So it changes the carbohydrates food into simple sugars as glucose, and the fat foods are changed into fatty acids, and the proteins are changed into amino acids nutrients. Okay, can you understand, children? Yes. So okay, now all the food was separated into nutrient. Okay, so different nutrients are needed by the different organ. Am I right? Yes. Now we need to send the nutrients to the different organ. How is it possible? Yes. So small intestine absorb the nutrients from the digested food. Okay. So absorption means what? The digested food passed into blood vessels in the walls of intestine. Okay. The inner walls have 1000 finger-like growth, that is called villi. So inside the inner walls have 1000 finger-like structure, small thin finger-like structure. It is called villi. What is the use of it? What it is doing? Yes. So to absorb the nutrient, villi increases the surface area of the intestine for the absorption of digested food. Okay. இப்போ என்ன சொல்லணும், வில்லி என்ன பண்ணுது, அந்த இன்டெஸ்டைனோட சர்ஃபேஸ் ஏரியா, அதோட இடத்தை எச்சு பண்ணி கொடுக்குது. ஸோ பை தட் we can absorb more nutrients. Okay. Each villus has a network of thin and small blood vessels. Each villi has a network of blood vessels. Okay. So that the blood vessels connect those villi to other parts. Okay. The absorbed substances are transported to various organs via blood vessels. Okay. And it builds complex substances, proteins is required by the body. It is called assimilation. So after absorbing the nutrients by the villi, it is sending to other parts. This process is called assimilation. Okay, how does it is giving, how does it is breaking down, how does it building complex substances, how it is sending the nutrients to the parts? Now it is building complex substances required by a body. Okay, how it is assimilating? See, for example, a glucose when react with the help of oxygen is break down into energy, carbon dioxide and water. Okay. The next one is large intestine, children. We came to the last part, yes, of alimentary canal. See, the large intestine is very wider and shorter. Its length is too short. Okay, just 1.5 meter alone its length. Okay, what is the work of it? Yes, it needs to absorb the water and some salts from undigested food. Okay, so digested particles are sent as nutrients to the other parts. What about some undigested food also be there, remains in the small intestine? It needs to go to the large intestine. So it absorbs water and some salt from the undigested food, and still undigested waste, remaining waste are passed into rectum. Can you see the rectum, children? Yes, and removed as fecus. Okay, and fecal matter is removed through anus. Okay, we are letting stool and urine as a waste. No, so they are removed from our body with the help of egestion process. Okay, the fecal matter is removed through anus. It is called egestion. Okay, and here it is a homework for you, children. I think you have listened well. Write the answers properly and send it to me. If you have any doubt, feel free to call us.